Hello, caregivers. If you're raising children with disabilities and you're finding it really difficult to sneak in that self-care, don't worry, this video is for you. We're going to go over 3 different strategies that you can employ to make your self-care non-negotiable. Let's get into it. My name is Michelle Thorne. I am the founder and executive director of Care for the Caregivers and the mother of 2 autistic children. When I started out on this journey, I did not do a good job in the space of self-care. I gave up my career. I stopped working out. I stopped meeting with friends. I kind of lost my sense of self within their diagnosis. And I don't want any of that to happen to you. If you feel like you're there, if you're just starting this journey, here's what I want to tell you. It is not too late to start to take care of yourself. And here are 3 easy ways to do it. Number 1, carve out time in your day for yourself. I know that this might sound hard, but it really is easy. I want you to think about your calendar and your schedule and what you do every single day. Now I want you to realize that everything you put on your calendar, you put on your calendar. Carve time for your self-care. And this is going to look different depending on who you are. I am a morning person. I love the mornings. I get up at 5:30 every single morning and I work out, or I do a paint by number, or I just have a coffee and I sit outside and I play with the dogs. But I try to take 30 minutes to an hour every single morning that is just for me, that is to recharge, that is to fill my cup, that has helped me get ready for the day. My husband is a night owl. He will stay up till like midnight, 1 o'clock, doing the same thing, reading books, working on his business, watching a movie that he loves. But that's when he does his self-care. So when are you going to do yours? What kind of time do you have? Do you have time you can carve out in the morning? Do you have time you can carve out in the evening? Do you have time when you're at your kids' therapy session? How often are we just sitting in waiting rooms? Maybe just scrolling on our iPhone? What could we be doing to actually invest in our self-care during those times? But carve out time in your day for yourself. See if you could do it. Where can you do it? Make it non-negotiable. The other thing that you can try is to establish a non-negotiable night out. Every single Monday night, my husband has the night off. He goes and he plays in a pool league. He connects with his buddies. He gets a night away from work, a night away from the kids, a night away from me, and he can just relax a little bit for a few hours. My night is Tuesday night. Every single Tuesday night is my night out. What do? Whatever I want to do. I can go to a movie. I can go have dinner without children running around. I can just sit and read a book and have a glass of wine. I can reconnect with friends and with family members. I can go engage with my community. Whatever it is, it's my time to fill my cup. Okay? Try and see if you can establish a non-negotiable night out. I'm telling you, it has been a game changer for my husband and I. The other thing I want you to think about is setting boundaries. Now, when you establish these non-negotiable times, you also have to set boundaries with your loved ones. You have to establish that that is your time. So if my kids get up between 5:30 and 6 in the morning, which sometimes they do, they know that I'm going to do my thing. I might help them turn on the TV, or I might help them get a glass of water, but usually they know we're going to leave mommy alone. That's mama's time. Okay? The other thing you need to do is set boundaries with your loved ones. My husband, there were times he would come home and he would be like, God, I had such a hard day. I'd be like, oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I love you. Bye. It's my night out. Have a great night with the kids. Right? Establish those boundaries. You are important. You are a person. You're a whole person. You should be able to be that whole person. You should be able to have time for yourself. What do they say when we get on an airplane, right? And the masks fall from the sky. If you're traveling with young children, put your mask on first, then help your kid. We have forgotten to do that. We have forgotten to put our mask on first. We need to start taking small steps. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day. What are we going to do for ourselves? And can we establish a night out? And can we set firm boundaries with our families so that we can start to take care of ourselves? And by doing this, you're also setting a great example for your children. If your child sees that you are establishing boundaries for yourself, they will start doing the same for themselves. My daughter was actually on a play date with some friends, and when I picked her up, the husband was like, your daughter seemed like she was getting a little overwhelmed and overstimulated. And so she came up to us and she said, I'm just going to need a 5-minute break. And she walked into the room and she played by herself for 5 minutes. And I was like, that is awesome, right? My daughter has figured out how to set boundaries, how to tell somebody when you need space and you need time and you need to regroup and you need to recharge. And she didn't just magically get those skills. She got those skills from watching me employ them. So I hope that this video has been helpful. I hope that you can start taking steps to make your self-care non-negotiable, because you are somebody important in this world and you deserve to live with passion and joy and friends and to find happiness and purpose again in this life and on this journey.